Good morning, brothers. I come here at 7:30 in the morning to just kind of give you an update on a few things. First and foremost, my dad is doing really well. Came through the surgery very well. He had some discomfort yesterday, but they took him off the ventilator. They took him a lot of the lines out, and he just had a little discomfort when they had to move him from one bed to the other in this lift. He said it kind of sandwiched his body a little bit, and obviously there was some chest discomfort. But last night when he actually called here to say goodnight to my mom, and he said, he was sitting in a chair, drinking ginger ale, and today my mother and I are going to go to breakfast, and then we're going to drive down to University of Pennsylvania for a visit with my dad. And then tomorrow, my mom's going to go again with my older brother, Frank. I just want to pass along to everybody my sincere thanks for your messages, your emails, your texts, Facebook messages, your calls and your willingness to be supportive. It was a rough day, of course, and my mother is not in the best of health, but she is. We've had this time together the last couple of days, and today we're going to go out to breakfast together, and then go down and see my dad, as I mentioned. So, looking forward to that. And I also want to just do a thank you to Victor Terbides, who's my parents' main doctor, and Victor has been a godsend to our family, and my sincere thanks to him in taking good care of my parents. It's been a very sobering and eye-opening experience when you have your parents not as you once remembered them, and when they were essentially my age, and in such strong health. But it's a fact of life that we have to deal with, and it's something that's tough. We're a very strong family, and so I know many of you have gone through this, and I appreciate your support as I go through it in my family. I'm thankful to Jay and to Brian and to our entire team, section leaders Paul and Joseph Video and Chris McVicker, for rehearsal. I know that we had challenging weather with the wind the other night, so I know that it wasn't full force, but I do ask that we be mindful that this coming week, Sunday, we'll all be together with Aaron Howden. Our main part of our responsibility on Sunday is staging the Brothers Love Song. That's first and foremost, and then to get to the He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. I told her that it's fairly new. Obviously I have not heard it in a couple weeks, and I know that without a track, it's been a little more challenging, but you have to know that it's the right choice to do it. And I'm looking at everything, fellas. I'm at the entire picture here as we move towards international. I'm not going to tell you that in the back of my mind I always have backup plans, but I'm fully anticipating that these two songs are the ones we're going to take. We do have other options in the case that with Joe Conley, for instance, if he says don't know, he's judging and he's got a real good sense. But I will tell you this: tomorrow, if not tonight, depending upon everything. Tomorrow, probably not, because I got a busy day tomorrow. But tonight, I will send out the schedule for the retreat on how that's going to be run. And you'll see that the very first things that we're going to work on are He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, and that we're going to be working quite diligently to make sure we get that up to snuff, and all the changes that we have with Steve Delahanty there. I also want to let you know that our brother Sean Devine is going to make an appearance late at the retreat at 5 o'clock on Saturday and into Sunday through our wrap up. Sean offers a lot of insight to our success and what he's done with us in the past, and I look forward to having him a part of that. and we'll continue to move forward. Just another update: Phil McShann. I told you about the guy from the Vocal Majority. I wanted to come in and have visit with us. Phil, we're trying to work out a date right now. It's that our schedules are not lining up right, so not sure if that's going to be something that we can actually do before international. If we don't, we'll probably between our two Aaron sessions, our second one being in June, we will also have probably have George Gipp up for a session. We also have Joe Cerruti coming in May. Along with Joe Conley and Steve on May 4th. So May 18th will be Joe Cerruti. So we have a lot of things gearing up to have a successful venture. You'll see on the schedule for the retreat that we will also be doing some other things. Obviously going to be working on our music, but things to better solidify the bond and to understand where we are, who we are, and just some fun things. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a wonderful experience this coming weekend. Please, next weekend, please be mindful of your attendance. There is an attendance issue policy that we're kind of keeping an eye on, and as it relates to musical readiness. And, some of you are not stunning with your attendance. Some of you are just unbelievably stunning on how good you are with your attendance. And then the others, understanding things happen. I mean, Mike, I'm no different. Family and work and other things come into play. So I'm quite respectful and understanding. Just understand that we need to be musically ready, and that's really why it's not a hard, attendance policy, because if you're not here, it's about being musically ready and how we are to move forward. We have a lot to do, and I'm excited about it. But I am going to be on you about your attendance because you'll see in my long email that I haven't sent yet, and I might still send it, but before our retreat, I warn you in advance. It's epically long. And so I ask that you read it, understand it, appreciate it, and if you care to comment on it, if they're all positive comments, I'm willing to hear it. But I want you to read it all and understand. It'd be very clear where I'm coming from with everything. So my love and respect to all of you, and I'm looking forward to this 2016. There's so many unbelievable things happening and really moving forward in the next number of years. I have some really wonderful plans that have already started to come to fruition with music and whatnot, and we'll talk about that as well when we have a little debrief at the retreat. So love and admiration to all of you. Thank you again for your support, and I look forward to seeing you all this Sunday and next Wednesday and at our retreat and moving forward. Until then, fellas, at 8 minutes and 21 seconds message, which is pretty good considering, I will tell you it'll take at least that long to read my email. So have a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend, and look forward to seeing you all Sunday. Thanks, fellas.